Hello and welcome to Soul Babes Craft and Creations. I am Louise and today is Saturday. And what do I do on Saturday? Well, this segment is called Silly Yarny Sisters Socktacular Saturday, or SIS. Well, it's not my brainchild. This is the brainchild of Missi from Missi's Yarniverse and More, and Rainy from the Woolly Llama Shop. What are we doing? We're making socks. Missi has an obsession, shall we put it, to knit socks eventually. So, as she is a crocheter, I'm not entirely sure whether she's done any knitting or she's such a beginner knitter that she's needing to learn to knit before she can do anything else. But she wants to make knit socks. She's been told by those that are by stitchful, i.e. they both knit and crochet, to start by learning the anatomy of socks by crocheting socks first. So what are we doing? Well, the suggestion is to use this pattern, which is Peyton's Croy socks, and it is a basic, what they call a vanilla type sock. Basically, it's a basic style learn to do socks from the toe up. Socks are either made toe up or cuff down. These are toe up. And you can use any yarns you want to use and work however you want to work it. Now I'm using, because at the time of me starting this, the only 4-ply yarn or sock weight yarn I had was this Yarnsmith's Create. I only had it in this colour, and I actually have a lot of balls of this colour because I originally bought it to make something for my daughter. She'd asked me to make something, which I am still in the process of making. It's in part of my whip pile. It's currently been put on the sidelines at the moment because I got a bit frustrated with it. But let's just say I intend on going back to it at some point. Just I'm not ready to go back to it at the moment. But I have plenty of this. I not knowing how much yarn I was actually going to need to make it, because I'm used to using DK and Aran weight yarns, mostly DK, and not realizing just how much yarn is actually, how much length of yarn is in one of these balls. I didn't realize how much I was going to actually need. So I've probably still got about 20 balls of it. Eventually it will get used. No yarn goes to waste. Certainly in my case, I don't waste any of my yarn. It gets used at some point or other, whenever it gets used. But anyway, so that's what I'm using for the moment. I have bought myself some yarn specially to make socks with because this is my first time I've made socks. So when I eventually get to the point where I'm thinking, yes, I can use the yarn I've bought specifically for it, I'll get to it. But for the minute now, this is my practice run, and I'm not doing socks for myself. I'm doing socks for my grandson. So they do look a bit big. But there again, I have gone up a size because one, he has big feet, and two, I'm turning them into slipper socks, so they're going to be meant to be big anyway. But this is where I've got so far. I'm working on both socks at the same time. So this is where I was. I'll get to it. So where these two stitch markers are is where I was at the end of the last video. I am now at the point where I can now do the cuff or start the cuff, which I hope to do this coming week and continue on from there. And the hook I am using, because I did gauge, again, another thing that I don't normally do, but I did gauge this time. I am using a 3mm hook. So that's, again, I'm not used to using such a small hook because, like I say, I generally use DK weight yarn or thicker than DK weight yarn, which I've got a lot of chenille, which is chunky weight. And I've got a lot of the Burnett blanket stuff type yarns, which is super chunky weight. So I use thicker yarns. I'm not used to using the thin yarns like this. So with that all being said and done, I will put links to Missi's and Rainy's channels in the description box below, so you can go and see how they're doing and how others that are joining in are doing are also linked in the description box below. So with that all being said for today, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Love and kindness to everyone. Bye for now, and I'll see you all soon.